Sunbanana guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your resident brown skinned girl. Am I overexposed? What do you guys think? Is this okay? Let's go with this one. Okay. Sunbanana guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your resident brown skinned girl, and I'm back again with another video. If you are an existing subscriber, hey now, and if you're new and you're joining me for the first time, welcome. I hope you decide to join our little family by subscribing. Everyone, our existing and the new people joining us, please do not forget to make sure you're subscribed, like the video, and leave a comment if there's something that you would like to say, anything at all, and share it. And this is a very important video. This video needs to be shared. Guys, I need you guys to share this, because this chick or dude or combo of a chick and a dude are literally probably scamming so many of us. So it is so important that we share this video, guys. Like, Instagram's not going to do anything about it. I've reported it to the police, and they're evidently haven't been able to do anything about it because she's still posting. So what we need to do is share this video and raise awareness. Guys, I have my tips. I have my drink. I got scammed. Let's get into the video. So the Instagram hair company that scammed me, I will be putting up screenshots of everything. If you follow me or if you're subscribed to this channel, if you are not, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Subscribe to this channel. You know that I bought a Canon M50 camera last week, so unfortunately I'm having a bit of technical difficulties in terms of exporting my footage to my laptop. So we are still using the phone, which means I cannot read on the phone exactly everything that took place, but I will be popping up screenshots of everything. I think I'll probably put it on this side. Okay, cool guys. So what happened? You know how Instagram sponsors and suggests pages? Okay, cool. Please don't mind my color. It's a bit dirty because I have makeup on. Guys, I need this gin and tonic because as I'm speaking about this, so what happened was, guys, Instagram, I had been looking at a few Instagram hair boutique companies. So I guess Instagram got a hold of my algorithm and saw that also she's interested in hair. So I started getting a lot of sponsored posts for hair. So my first mistake, I'm new to Instagram, so I don't know if everybody knows this. I thought Instagram wouldn't sponsor a page that is not like established, you know what I mean? I thought they've done all the necessary verifications, and they know that if they're sponsoring this page on your feed, that it's a proper page. So mistake number one, Instagram just needs to get paid and they'll sponsor anything. So they'll be sponsoring scams to use this. So that's the first thing. Okay, so this page it's sponsored and it pops up on my feed. I look at it and the hair company's name is, I will put it up here, it's Virgin Hair Studio Gallery SA, but everything will be here. So Virgin Hair Gallery or Virgin Hair Studio Gallery SA. So I see this, I get into the page because I've been looking at hair companies because I was looking to buy some new hair. So I get into the page. I get into the page. I look, the second thing I look at. So firstly, I thought Instagram sponsored pages that they were certain were not a scam. And then secondly, I felt a following was important, right? So if you pop up on my page and you're a hair company and you've got 4 followers, sketchy, right? But you don't have to have 30,000 followers either, because you may be a small upcoming hair brand, which was my mentality. So this page had about 12,700 followers, and they were following less than the followers. So I was like, okay, this sounds promising. This looks like a small startup company.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
Hair studio or Brands Hair Couture, you know, because those are not the only brands that have good hair. So when I saw the following 12,000, close to 13,000, you know, I thought, okay, we're on the right track. Then I start looking at the hair that's been advertised, and the hair looks pretty good, and I'll put a picture of it here. So the hair looks pretty good. I'm getting convinced, you know. Then I started looking at are there any, so I wasn't that familiar with looking at, had people tagged this company, which is so important, guys. I didn't look at that. I didn't realize the importance of that, because I buy a lot of things. Like, I may have a weave on, I do have a weave on right now. I have a weave on right now, but I don't necessarily, when I post my pictures, I don't always tag where I got the hair from. So for me, I wasn't looking for tags. But when I spoke to people after the scam, they were like, tags are very important. Because if you are super happy with the hair, majority of the time, someone out there will tag the company. So there were no tags, but there were some pictures of, I don't know who this girl is. I don't know if it's a picture stolen from another page. I don't know if this is the actual perpetrator, but I'm going to put her face here as well. Right? It's a public page, so I don't think this is illegal. So I'm putting her face up there. So her face is on the page, right? So when I saw some real women wearing the hair, as much as I didn't look at the tags, but when I saw real women wearing the hair, I thought, oh, okay, so people have bought from this place. And as much as there weren't that many inquiries about the hair, but there were inquiries. There were people asking, hey, where can we get this hair? Yada, 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 you know, the whole nines. Sorry, just taking a chip break. Okay, cool. So then I look at how long has the page been functioning on Instagram. Evidently, the page has been functioning, excuse me, guys, since 2018. Guys, so in your mind, could a scam be running since 2018 and the page has never been closed? Tell me. Comments. Is it possible? Well, I mean, it's obviously possible, but is it something you would think? Because if I look at the longevity of the page and I can see that this page started a month ago, then I'll get suspicious, like, yo, it's only been a month. But since 2018, 2019, 2020, you telling me a scam has been running since 2018. So for me, I felt like, no, this place is obviously legit but underrated, which is possible, guys. Like, I don't know how many places I've bought some really good hair from, but because they're underrated, not many people know about it, right? So that was literally my mentality. I was like, okay, it's probably a really good hair company, but they are underrated. Cool. So I see this combo that I'm interested in. I will also put it here. On the page, she says that if you're interested in ordering, you need to WhatsApp her, which is not odd. That's what you normally do. You either DM or WhatsApp. Okay, cool. So I WhatsApp her. I'm like, hey, this is the combo that I'm interested in. Do you still have stock available? I'll put all the chats up here. Do you still have stock available? So Usisi or Uputi or Ikombo or whatever's going on, let's just, for the sake of this video, let's say it's a she. She's like, yes, she does still have stock. I'm like, okay, so what I am ordering, will it be true to the images on this picture? She says, yes, the hair will look like in the picture, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So how do I order? So guys, this is important. I saw from her page that she said you could do an EFT or you could do an instant money send, so cash send, e-wallets, whatever. So I asked her this question because I'm like 90% sure this is legit, but I'm still doing a few cross checks. So I'm asking her, so how do I order? Because if I sense that you are trying to push me towards an instant money send, I'll get suspicious, right? So I was deliberately asking her, how do I order, to gauge her mentality. So she was very cool. She sent me the whole thing. I'll show it to you guys here as well. And it says that you can EFT, and here's the bank account and everything. Then I took that account number and I started going back to previous people that had inquired about the hair to see if the account number is constant. And guys, the account number is always constant. So for me, I thought that was a good sign, because if you were scamming us, you would be constantly changing your account number and your number. But the account number was constant, the number was constant, she was sending exactly the same thing. So I started getting faith. It was, oh, okay, cool. She's cool with an EFT. So in my mind, I'm like, if you're scamming me, why would you be cool with an EFT? Because then we can trace you, right? So for me, the prompt response was, it was good. It was a good indicator. Okay, cool. So I've come into a good company that's good with communication. They prompt. They have a landline on their page. You know, everything just looked really legit.
So they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
I opted to do a cash send, which is basically like with FNB and e-wallet. Okay, cool. I send the cash send. Where you sending the cash send, it doesn't give them the pin. The pin, you set the pin. They just get the 10-digit number to access it, but you have to give them the pin. So I tell her, hey, let me know when you receive the 10-digit number so I can send you the pin. Because I wanted her to acknowledge throughout the process that she's receiving everything, right? So she comes back after like a minute or two and she's like, yes, I've received the message from Absa. So I'm like, okay, cool. Here's the pin. Right. Okay, guys, so on the page, it also says that you receive a tracking number from your parcel on the same day, which I think also kept me kind of calm, because I was like, how would she be able to send me a fake tracking number? Because I'm just gonna put it on the sites and the sites will tell me whether this parcel exists or not, right? So that's another thing that made me feel calm. But now that we know, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. When you see it on someone's page, it don't mean nothing. Okay, cool. She's like, oh, okay, hi, received the pin, received everything. I will be sending you the tracking number. But I'll put all the chats here, guys, in case I'm missing exactly what she said. Okay, cool. So I'm like, okay, cool. It says about, I think, 10, 11 a.m. So I got on with my day at work. I'm just like minding my own business. And then after some time, I realized quite some time has gone past and she hasn't said anything. So now I'm inquiring, oh, Woodsy, hey, when will you be sending me the tracking number? Silence. Okay. I let some time go past. I'm like, hey, you said you'd be sending a tracking number on the same day, as per your advertisement, I haven't received a tracking number. Could you please let me know, Uguri, like, what's going on, what it do, what it does, right? Do I not get a call at around... So I'd been inquiring prior, and then I think at around almost 6 p.m., I get a call, and it's a African woman on the phone, and she says, I'm lying, guys. I got a call at around 3, 4. I don't know, you'll see the chats, but I got a call after some time, and it was an African woman, and she said to me, hey, so we only send the tracking numbers out at the end of the day because we only go to the courier service at the end of the day. So we don't send tracking numbers individually, right? Of which I understood. So I said to her, oh, okay, you guys were just freaking me out because you were quiet. But thank you for clarifying, right? So I guess that was kind of a mechanism to keep you calm as a consumer. So... but I don't know, something in me was very uneasy. After that call, I was like, something doesn't feel right. And I think I spoke to a couple of people, including my older brother and my husband, and I was like, It's as faulty, so something is wrong. But I keep calm. Excuse me. Six o'clock hits. Oh, she had said she'll send the tracking numbers at 5. 6 o'clock hits. No tracking number. 6:30 hits. No tracking number. Now I'm calling vigorously. Now it's confirmed in my mind. It wouldn't know, like I'm being scammed. Calling, no response. Then I text and I'm like, hi, why aren't you returning my calls? Please ask the nerve of this scammer. And if scammer, you are watching this video, I'm talking to you. The scammer sends me that their working hours end at 5:30. I'm like, I see your working hours, but for me, I've been trying to contact you prior to your working hours. So how are you quoting working hours to me right now when you haven't delivered the service that you promised? Ignores me. Now it's getting real. Now I'm like, Norotando, I think you just lost 2.5K. But yeah, I keep my cool. And I tell her, listen, what I don't appreciate is the fact that you've made promises on your Instagram page that you have been unable to fulfill. And for me, guys, if as a hair vendor you are struggling, now I'm talking to the real hair vendors. My 2 cents, okay, you know, with my our little pack here on the Brown Skin Girl channel. If you are experiencing challenges as an Instagram hair company, you are meant to keep your clients fully informed. You're supposed to drop a text and be like, listen, I'm experiencing complications, the courier service is ganche, or haven't been able to get to the courier service in time. I'm so sorry about that. I will, however, be couriering the hair tomorrow. Sorry about that, but I will send the tracking number tomorrow. But what you will not do is ignore me. She ignores me. She, him, whatever the setup is. So 6, 7, 8, 9, I tell my husband to listen. I think I may have lost us as a household 2.5K. Shame my husband, guys. My husband's so chilled. Like, I'm the one who's like, oh my word, I think I just got scammed. I can't believe, how could I be so stupid? My husband's just like, if they are scammers, is this not what they do? So relax. If the hair gets here, it gets here. If it doesn't, lesson learned. Wednesday goes past, now we're on Thursday. Thursday, the entire day, I think on Thursday I did text and say, hey, like, what's going on? I got blue ticked. But the sickness of this whole thing is I'm getting blue ticked on WhatsApp, but they're literally still uploading on Instagram. Like, they're uploading hey and they're uploading like there isn't someone back here trying to get their text back, you know. They're uploading specials on Instagram. I'm like, so what I didn't want to do is comment on the Instagram page because I didn't want you know, because I didn't want them to block me. So on Thursday I texted her one last time and I was like, hey, could you please let me know what's going on, or something to that effect. I'll put everything here. Opened my WhatsApp message, it was blue ticked, no response. They continued posting on Instagram. So I said to my brother, I would do, like, I think I'm being scammed. So my brother's like, send me their Instagram handle or the hair company's handle. I send it to him. Guys, it's funny, but it's not. It's sad, but it's not. It's a mess, but it's not. He sends me Hello Peter reviews. I will put them here. More than 5 women are complaining about exactly the same company. Majority of them they have the same complaints as me. When we were speaking initially, before I sent the money, they were responding. After I sent the money, I can no longer get a hold of them. Please, I beg, give me 2 seconds. So I had suspicions before that I was being scammed, but now I'm like, I'm being scammed. So I'm like, you know what? Don't waste any time, baby girl, sis, call your bank. Like, after my brother sent me those screenshots, it was deal closed. There wouldn't be more than 5 women complaining about the same company for the same problem if there was nothing there. So it's like, rather than waste time, tell your bank what's popping. I called Absa. I said, I think I got scammed. They put me through to the fraud line. I explained to them the whole thing. The guy did say it would be difficult because I did not do an EFT. I did a cash send. So again, guys, alarm bells. Ensure that if you're doing any of this stuff, I mean, I've told you it's a scam the whole time. But if now you do it and you are in contact with a scam, at least do an EFT so that they can try to follow the trail, or that if it's within the hours, they are able to maybe try and reverse it. I unfortunately had done a cash send, so they couldn't reverse anything. I had to send a couple of documents through to my bank. My bank then referred me to the closest police station in my area. I met up with a detective. I told him the whole story. I opened a case. The detective did let me know that it isn't likely that I'll get the money back, but what they can try and do is track the perpetrator. And for me, guys, literally at this point, it's not even about the money anymore. It's literally just, this person needs to be stopped, because you are not going to continue to profit off of people's hard-earned cash. So I'm like, okay, cool. I do the whole thing, go through the whole process. Then I realize, you know what? Because she hasn't blocked me, let me inbox every single person who comments and let them know that, listen, my sister, Let me come a bit close. It's a scam.
Run.
Opened the case on that same week that the hair was supposed to arrive. I think it was about the 12th of August. I was supposed to receive the hair between the 12th and the 15th, so I hadn't received it. Then she wants to know a joke and a lie. On Friday, I'll put the date here. When I say Friday, exactly what date it was, but much later on in the month, I think 2 to 3 weeks after I was supposed to receive the hair, I get a call from a courier company and they're like, hey, we've got a package that we need to deliver. So I'm like, a package? Then the guy's like, yes. And then I'm like, what is it? And then he's like, okay, although he can't confirm what it is, but it's from this hair company that I had mentioned previously. So I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, cool. So it's like through the gates, but the gate's not opening, so on the other side. So I signed for the package, I get it, and guys, it's hair from this scammer's hair company. I'll show you here because I took a picture of the hair when I opened the package. So then I start getting confused, like, why would you suddenly send me the hair? To me, it sounds like something has you shaken. You somehow, I don't know whether the people I've been DMing have let you know that, listen, there's a girl saying this, but for me, it was like, hush hair. Like, oh, Maury, let's just deal with this chick. She's going to blow our cover. Send her the hair. I'm like, okay, cool. Open up the hair. Why I then confirmed it was hush hair is the fact that it wasn't what I had ordered. I had ordered 16 inches of curls, as I would have shown you guys previously, but this is what arrived. And then I had ordered 12 inches of the ear-to-ear, the frontal, and then this is what arrived. So the curls were, guys, if there was something less than 8 inch, I would tell you, but I think it's 8 inches. So I ordered 16, you delivered 8, and on top of it, that 8 that you delivered, let me show you the difference between the closure and the hair. Here it is. Are you not disrespecting me? Are you not making me a Popeye fool? I was like, you know what? Texted her. I was like, hi. I received the hair today. Nothing like I had ordered. I gave her the facts. I screen grabbed everything. So the message that I sent, I'll put it here. And I told her that your service is appalling. The ignoring of messages and calls. You are indeed a scammer, and I will not be referring you to anyone else. And so literally, guys, the whole video was just to warn you guys and tell you about my experience. It's a mess. I made a mistake. I will never, ever, ever buy hair from a company that I am not familiar with online, unless I can physically see the hair before I purchase this. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. Please, 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 guys, we have to share this. We are a tiny community on this specific channel, but if you share it, so many more people will be aware of these scammers, guys. They are scammers, they are scammers, they are scammers. Let's eradicate them via us not allowing our friends and family and people we know to purchase from them. Guys, please share this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, to like, and to subscribe. There'll be more. I love you.